Oh hey, today we're going to learn about perception in target marketing. So Travis Scott, who you all know, has been doing some stuff with McDonald's. Today we're going to look at that as a case study. But first, I got to find out who he is. So you're probably wondering, how does Mr. Sweeney not know who Travis Scott is? Well, I'm really not a part of his target market. What's a target market? Let's check it out. So a target market refers to a group of potential customers to whom a company wants to sell its products and services. This group also includes specific customers to whom a company directs its marketing efforts. A target market is one part of the total market for a good or service. Customers who make up a target market share similar characteristics, including buying geography, buying power, demographics, and incomes. So identifying the target market is an essential step for any company in the development of a marketing plan. Not knowing the target market could cost a lot of money and time for a company. So when you start looking at your products, remember, we talk about target market, why that's important, ages 14 to 18. How are you going to find that with your product? And because I'm not part of the target audience for Travis Scott, somehow I never heard Sicko Mode, even though it has 1.2 billion spins on Spotify. So let's check this out real quick. Kind of slow. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I can see where kids like this. So why would McDonald's pick Travis Scott to be spokesperson for this? He's the only second person to ever have a value meal named after him, the first one being Michael Jordan in 1992. So let's look at the numbers. Those are huge numbers. So you can see why McDonald's would pick Travis as a spokesperson, because he has a built-in audience. I mean, look at those numbers on YouTube are amazing. I mean, I thought I was doing pretty good with almost 11,000 views of my sister's cat Larry eating apples. Hey, thanks for the like, Guardian Leafeon. Okay, so the numbers are great social media-wise, so we understand why it's going to work with the target market that they're looking for, which I'd say is probably between the ages of 14 and 24, young adult, teenager. We're going to see things kind of go on either side of that. Are some preteens going to want to have that? Yes. Some people, 25, 26, probably going to catch up on this as well, want to order this. Yes, but I think the main focus is going to be teenagers and young adults for the Travis Scott meal. So what we have to do now, let's go get it, take a look at it. What we're going to be looking for now is the idea of perception. So we have our target audience, we have our product. Now there's 4 parts of perception we're going to use to market that idea. So word of mouth, sight, sound, and fear. Okay? So we'll look at the product and we'll see how it kind of fits into those 4 pieces. And then we'll talk about how it's going to fit in with your products that we're going to be working on in class. I'll be right back. Okay, one of the things that surprised me about the meal is that there's no marking that says it's a Travis Scott meal. I thought there'd be pictures of them, of the insignia that they're marketing this with, but it's basically just the meal itself, which kind of works because it's kind of like you're getting it as if he would get it. There's the Sprite with extra rice that weighed like 4 pounds. But the way he eats it is how you're going to be eating it. So it kind of works out as a kind of a cool marketing scheme. It's also very cheap, so they don't have to change any of their stuff. The word of mouth of this is unbelievable. So I just typed in Travis Scott McDonald's into my iMac here. And here's just some of the stories that came out today. So Travis Scott promotion is so popular, it's causing quarter pounder shortages. I'm lucky I got mine today, I guess. So here it is. So the word of mouth is becoming so big that they're starting to actually see the popularity of Travis Scott kind of leaning over into McDonald's share of the market. McNugget body pillows. Oh, hit. We'll talk about that in a second. Fine by City Downey for a McDonald's fan event. And here's the best one here. McDonald's September sales get a boost from rapper Travis Scott. So, is it working? Absolutely. Alright, so site's going to be hard to show you because they've sold out everything in his shop. But here is the insignia that he has on his TravisScott.com. There's also seen on the workers' t-shirts at McDonald's. You want to go up here to shop. Do this two-handed, hold on. Just says, soon. Everything has been sold out. Sound. Even though it's not my cup of tea, it doesn't matter. I'm not the target audience for this. You guys are. Okay? 2.6 billion views on YouTube of one song. This is huge. This is big. This is what a company looks for to drive people to buy their stuff. So even though they're not using his music really in marketing that much, it's already there out for you to consume and tie into this product. Okay, and fear. And fear is like missing out on something or not being a part of something that's going on in social media or in marketing. So here we see everything's sold out in Travis Scott's store. We're seeing that there's now shortages of some of the materials to make the meal itself. So we go over to eBay and we start to see people reacting to that fear. So here's the receipt going for $50. So I got one of these when I bought the burger today, or the meal. It cost $6. So here is a receipt brand for $50. People are starting to sell the t-shirts. That's actually not too bad, for like 20 bucks. Here's another receipt for $30. So it's getting kind of crazy. And also the Travis Scott giant chicken McNugget pillow I was talking about, which went for $90 for a 3-foot pillow that looks like a McNugget. There it is, which is kind of crazy anyways, I think. But now it's reselling for $450. So here's the use of fear. It kind of makes people do some crazy stuff. Okay, so there's Travis Scott, McDonald's, and how it kind of works with their marketing. But what's going to be a takeaway for you guys for your project? So we have two of them really for today. One is, what is a target market? And we'll go over that again in class, but in your own words, tell me what you think on Google Classroom after this video. Also, what are the 4 pieces of perception we're going to be using in this class? Do you remember them? If you can, also write them down on Google Classroom and let me know. And what I really want you to start thinking about is how's it all going to kind of all be put together for your product. So the product going to have something that's going to make it cool. You know your target audience is going to be ages 14 through 18, male or female or both. And using that perception, you're going to be able to get that audience to react and buy your product. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you in class.